Oh, we got spear fingers.
Welcome, yes, welcome everybody to the 10th episode of the Ham Podcast. You know who I am. I'm Helmke. That's Mike, who I like to consider the Patrick Swayze of podcasts. And I mean like
Patrick
Roadhouse.
Swayze.
Yes, we're talking Roadhouse, Chippendales, Patrick Swayze.
Ooh, yes. I like that. I like the Patrick Swayze.
Yes, had to take it old school, my man. Had to take it old school. Patrick Swayze, an American hero. Boom, born in Houston, Texas. Hey, what's up?
He is an amazing actor.
Yes.
Well,
yes, he was.
Was an amazing actor. Sorry.
See, Papa knew what I was talking about right off the bat.
Yeah,
thank you, Papa.
I mean,
Roadhouse.
I don't want to show my my six pack. Like him. I just want to say that right now.
That's right. That's right. I love it though. I love it. But Mike, talk to me, man. How's your week been?
Been good. Oh, first, hello to Papa Dallas. Didn't say hi, but I saw what he was typing. But my week's been good. Went by pretty quick actually this time, and now it's Friday. I get to enjoy the weekend. But yeah, it's been good so far. How about yours?
Hell yeah. It's been good, man. It's been good. Before I tell you, right, want to say hello to two of our new followers, 23 Xavier C. Welcome to the podcast.
Yes.
And MTB 92. Welcome to the podcast. Yes.
Welcome.
Hell yeah. But Mike, my week has been tremendous, but something's been on my mind, buddy. Something has been on my mind. Last week, you challenged me. You threw out the gauntlet, right? And you tried to say it was a joke, but buddy, you know me.
Wait, what gauntlet?
You know.
Or what did I throw? What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you threw down the gauntlet. You surprised me with the T-Pain intro to his podcast and how he was rapping. Yes.
That was good. So, that was good.
If you weren't here last week, guys, Mike surprised me. I didn't even know this was going to happen. He was like, Helmke, let me show you how it really gets started. And he busted out T-Pain, a lyrical genius, may I add.
And if you didn't see it, go back and watch the last episode. It's at the beginning, so you go watch it.
Yes, exactly. You can find that on YouTube, episode 9 of the Ham Podcast on YouTube. Yes. The link is there in our bio here. So, click it after the show tonight. You can go back and watch it. But, Mike, I have risen to the occasion. You know me.
Okay.
I do not back down from a challenge. So, you know what? Let's go. Let's do this, Mike.
Are you ready?
Mike, I said, let's go.
All right. He said, let's go.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm going to do tonight, Mike.
I don't know.
You feel it. You feel it. You hear that beat?
I hear it.
That's a little Bond 127. It's coming. But let me show you how I go real quick. Remember, here we go. Welcome to the show. I'm Helmke and that's Mike, and we're going to get a little bit crazy tonight. We talk about everything from the UFC to, I got to get rid of my baby? Oh, no. It's every Friday night at 8:30 here on Twitch. And if you ain't here, it's probably because you out being a snitch. And we don't like that very much. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and call you a bitch. But you know what? Back to the regularly scheduled program. We're going to hit you with that funny. And you know what? We ain't even going to ask you for no money.
Nope.
Right? The chat is live and free. So get all up in there like swimwear. You know what? And let us know what you think. You know what, though? That's the end of my rhyme. I accepted Mike's challenge. And now it's time for the show to start. You feel that excitement in your heart? So let's go. Start the show, you little hoe.
Oh, snap.
That's what I had. Mic drop. I am not a lyrical genius.
Nice. Hey, that was good. Wow. I like that.
I am not a lyrical genius like T-Pain. I did my best, but hey, that I tried to rise to the occasion, Mike.
So he told me he was gonna surprise. I didn't know it was gonna be that. I have the music still playing just a little bit, so people can hear it still going. That is actually a T-Pain track that T-Pain allows all Twitch streamers to use. But man, that was actually good, really good.
Yes, thank you. I'm a procrastinator, man, and so even in school, I wouldn't study for a test till the day of. And I said, you know what? This morning I got up. I said, let me write this rhyme. I live my life like that. I like to wait till the last minute. I like to do things quick, fast, and in a hurry. Sorry to all my ladies out there. Quick, fast, and a hurry. That's how I live.
You got 3 minutes.
Yours while I get mine.
You ain't done 3 minutes. That's what's his face? Bernie Mac.
Yep. Rest his soul, Bernie
Yeah.
Mac. That's right. I love it. But that was Mike. Come on now, give it to you. You got to tell me.
Oh no, I enjoyed it. That was really good. Hey, I can tell you if I tried, it would not be anywhere half as good as that. Just want to say that now.
I appreciate the best part, Mike, is I practice with my son who loves to rap. Right, he loves to write his own rhymes, do his beats. And when I played it for him and I rapped for him, he said, "Yeah, I mean, for somebody who doesn't rap, it was all right."
Yeah. Hey.
So I'll take that.
I mean, at least he said it was all right, because if I did it, it'd probably be like, how about you don't do that?
Right?
It's like, damn it.
Right. But, all right. So thank you guys for giving me that opportunity. But speaking of don't do that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Don't do that. Okay. NFL.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with you guys, man? I know everybody has their own little acronym of what the NFL stands for, but truly, when the Cowboys played last, it stood for the No Fun League. No Fun League.
I mean, when they first said it was No Fun League, it was like was it 3 or 4 years ago? Because they took away maybe it was longer. I can't remember, but couldn't do end zone dances or anything like that.
Yep.
It was instant penalty. I was like, what are we, back in high school?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed, man. I mean, so what we're talking about, guys, is if you saw the end of the Cowboys-Patriots game, right, overtime, they caught CeeDee Lamb coming across the middle. Dak threw it to him. CeeDee Lamb ran it in for a touchdown. Kind of slowed down at the end, right before the goal line. And right when he crossed it, the Patriots player shoved him, and CeeDee fell. And when he got up, he just stood there and waved. Just bye-bye, we won.
Yeah.
And the NFL fined him $10,000 for that.
Well,
$10,000.
It kind of sucks because it's all that new taunting. They don't want people to taunt. It's like, dude, this is the NFL. Why can't they do a little bit of taunting? I mean, I guess they want to stop fights, but there wasn't even that many fights. There's more fights in the stands than there is on the field.
I agree.
I point behind me like there's fans behind me, like, yeah,
They're there. They're there. They're in our hearts. They're there. But yeah, man, it's kind of like, it's kind of like, what are you really doing here? Like, come on, NFL. And then at that, he wasn't even the only Cowboy player that got fined that day. Connor Williams, our offensive guard on the left side, was fined $16,000 for a personal foul, which, to be honest,
was that the hold that they did? Okay, yeah.
But it didn't look that bad to garner a $16,000 fine. I
mean, he did it intentionally, yes. It was so that his quarterback wouldn't take a direct hit. Now, yeah, I agree with you. He got the penalty, but he didn't need to get a fine for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
exactly.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, you can go, hey Dallas, I 100% agree. just want you to know that. And
I didn't want to cut you off.
And everybody can see that right there. See, Helmke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do agree with you, Papa. If he's not shoved, he doesn't weigh. But you were talking, Mike. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I wanted to make sure Papa we knows that we acknowledged him. So
yes, I did it for you.
Yes, but I agree, man. I think it's just another example of the NFL flexing their muscles and saying, hey. And here's the thing, right? Who were the Cowboys playing that week? Patriots. They were playing the Patriots, which is, we all know, Roger Goodell's sweetheart, Bill Belichick. So
they are secret lovers.
Yes, exactly.
I can go on the record saying that I know it is. I know he's married, but doesn't mean they can't get together and do a little smoochy smooch. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. That is his golden boy. That's right, Papa. Yep. I agree. So yeah, it was a bit sad. But you know what? If I'm Jerry Jones, I say, hey, CD, I'm gonna go ahead and pay that $10,000.
Exactly. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Connor Williams, you didn't let Dak get hit.
Do it again.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay that $16,000.
Hey, Jerry Jones can wipe his butt with that money on a daily basis. Like he's like $16,000. Oh, I make that like in an hour.
Yeah. I mean, heck, man, it's ridiculous. But you know what? As a former offensive lineman, you're taught and mind you, he's on the left side, which is Dak's blind side.
Yeah.
You're taught, hey, if you've got to hold worst case scenario to prevent your quarterback from being blasted, you hold. You take that penalty and you hold, because I'd rather lose a little bit of yardage than to lose my quarterback for the season.
That is true. I mean, I didn't play lineman, but I would do the same thing if I was.
Exactly. I know you would. You wouldn't let me get hurt, right?
I
Because
don't
I'm
know.
pretty.
I'll crack
I'm
back someone.
pretty.
I was a receiver. I'll crack back somebody. Personal foul. That's all right. That's good. My quarterback's safe. We're good.
Exactly. Hold on, Mike. I'm still feeling the adrenaline from
Oh,
that show I put on.
Do you have another one for us?
I don't, bro.
Oh,
I
damn.
only. But you know what? Give me like
Give me
a
one
month.
straight from the dome.
Straight from the
No,
dome.
I'm
We're
kidding.
going hard. Okay, I was
No,
ready.
no.
You saw me.
We're
You
good.
saw
We're
me.
good.
No, but yeah, man. I'm hoping that the NFL. And here's the thing: it's starting to trickle down, right? I don't know if you saw college football last week, but a player from I want to say Iowa State University caught a ball, was running, kind of looked over his shoulder to see if somebody was coming. As he got into the end zone,
he did the peace sign, right?
Yeah, he got into the end zone, dropped the ball, he blew a kiss, and then with the peace sign to the fans, and they took his touchdown back.
Yeah,
they didn't just. Yeah,
that sucks. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, man, it was it's sad to see them take the touchdown away, right? Because these kids, they're still kids in college, and they're trying to put on a show to get to the next level. So to get a score taken away. Now, luckily, in that same series, right, that kid ended up scoring again, right? And I say again because the first one should have counted.
Yeah.
But he ended up getting the touchdown anyway, so it still went on his stats and everything. Good for him. But come on now. You're gonna take a touchdown away because he blew a kiss and gave the peace sign to the fans? Like, come on now.
I do agree. Like it sucks because he I mean, if anything, put the penalty where it's happened if you want to go that far. Because that's what they do on like a PI. It's like boom, right where it happened. That's where the penalty's at. But it was like really like subtle. Wasn't even like in your face. It was just like oh, I got you. But I don't know. I feel like they should be able to do a little bit of it. I mean, I'm not gonna say like walk over them if you tackle them or you know what I mean. Like I think that's like disrespect. That is just like playful. I guess not playful, but I can't think of the word right now. But it's you're part of it. Like, hey, I burned you. Here's a little something. All right, see you later.
A little innocent celebrating.
Yeah.
It's not like he went and spit in the guy's face and called him a loser. He blew a little kiss to the crowd. Who knows? Maybe his mom was in the stands. We don't know. Maybe he was blowing a kiss to his mom.
His mom was in the stands.
Trying to help the kid out here. But crazy stuff happens all the time. There's always something crazy in this world that's always going to happen. And to me, that was pretty damn crazy.
That's true. Like, I think there's more and more of those weird penalties. And I know there's many of them. I can't think of them at the moment because I didn't go and save them all or record them all. But it is getting a little bit ridiculous, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree, man. It's getting a little out of hand. I think college and the NFL needs to kind of, take a step back, let these kids have a little fun, let these adults have a little fun. At the end of the day, it's a game. They're playing a game. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm in the sales business, and me coming from sports, I talk trash in the sales business when I was a sales agent. I'd get a sale and I'd be like, "Bam, you suck. I got 3 sales and you got none. You loser." But
I play games right now and I talk crap. I mean, I get talk crap to me too because sometimes I do really suck, but no, most of the time I don't.
Yeah, my boss didn't find me. My boss said, "Hey, that loser better to get 3 sales." Then they're like, "Helmke."
Oh, dang. Okay, now that hasn't happened for me, but I'm just saying. That's fucked up.
Yes, I'm saying, man. But hey, good. I mean, look, hey, Cowboys come back this week. Hopefully we play well again so that way we can celebrate some more. I don't mind those fines if it's for winning a game. Keep it going, Cowboys. Best of luck to you.
Yep. And the Vikings game, well, I meant to say the game yesterday, but Vikings came out. But yes, Cowboys play Vikings Sunday, right? Sunday, right?
Yes, Sunday night. We're the Sunday night game.
It's going to be good. I can't wait to see what happens there. But the game last night, of course, the Cardinals lost their undefeated streak to a Green Bay Packers team that had their 2 best wide receivers out, which is crazy.
Yes. Welcome in, M. Lou 261963. That's right. Where the bitch is at? Yes. We're gonna let y'all know here in a minute. But
hopefully the Vikings, once the Cowboys beat them, that's where they'll be at.
Yes, but that game last night was, you know what? That just shows, and like I said a couple weeks ago, right? I'm not a huge fan of Aaron Rodgers, but lately I have been, and he earned another stripe for me because he was without his number one wide receiver, Devontae Adams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he still went out there and he put on a show. Not in the first half. First half was a struggle for both offenses, right? I think it was like 10-7 at halftime. But that second half, he came out and he went to old trusty Randall Cobb for back-to-back touchdowns.
You know
right?
what? I was gonna pick him up in my fantasy league, and I just said, nah, he's not gonna score, and he scores twice.
Yeah, I dropped that son of a gun, that little bitch. I dropped him, and I should have kept him. But I started Aaron Rodgers last night. You know, he didn't get me his usual 29, 30 points. He got me 21. I'll take it. But hey, I'm glad to see that Arizona lost. You know, forget those dudes. I'm also glad to see that Kyler Murray, I'm not wishing ill on anybody, but I'm glad to see he got hit a couple of times last night.
No, don't say that. He's my quarterback.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do wish he gets hurt.
I was mad, okay? Because he gives me like 20, 30 points easy, and then he gives me like 12 last night.
Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude.
You know what? Okay, stream's over, guys. We'll catch y'all later. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, man. I was glad to see him get some hits because that's been my thing, Mike. You know, I've been telling you even off the show that I want to see how he reacts once he starts getting hit a little bit because he's a small guy. He's not a 6'4", 220-pound quarterback. The guy's probably 5'9", 175. So it was good to see him take some hits and to see how he reacted. And as you saw at the end of the game, he was limping off the field. So yeah, let's see what happens now, you little bitch. Hey, I'm curious.
Did you see the meme from the game with Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, I loved it.
That was good. That was so good.
I loved it. Yeah. I loved it. I saw some. What did Aaron Rodgers say in his interview? Yeah, go ahead and go to show.
Yeah, let me show it real quick. There you
go. They asked Aaron Rodgers after the game. They go, "Have you seen the meme that's going around online?" He goes, "Yeah, I've seen it." He kind of smirks, and they go, "What do you got to say?" He goes, "The internet's undefeated because the internet never loses."
I mean, that is like the best one you can have of all time. I mean, I've read some of the comments for that picture, but man, that's like that's gonna be around for a long time. Just saying.
Yep. I think one of the ones I liked the most that I saw was a meme that says, when you get in an accident, you realize they'd already took away your Rogers discount double check.
Oh God, that's nice.
I was like, all right, that's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one. But yeah, man, speaking of accidents.
Okay.
You and I were talking about this, man. Very unfortunate news in the movie business.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Doesn't really have anything to do with him. He wasn't at fault. But the whole Alec Baldwin situation, right? What went on? He fired a prop gun on set during a movie while they were shooting. Well, no pun intended.
Yeah.
While they were shooting a movie, and it killed, I believe, a lady who was a camera woman or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And it also injured the director, if I'm not mistaken.
I just show a quick picture. This is her, one on the left. She's the one that was shot and killed.
Yes. She is the one that was shot and killed. At first, everybody was kind of like, what's going on with Alec Baldwin? A lot of the memes and GIFs were about him. But the news came out, Mike? We found out a little bit more.
I mean, first of all, it does suck because let's say you're in Alec Baldwin's spot. You're like, I'm never going to kill somebody, and then you accidentally kill somebody because of a mistake that the armor does, like that gotta haunt you a little bit,
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't know if it's just me. The last time I remember something like this happening in a movie, while they were shooting was Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, was killed with a prop gun while they were shooting, I think, The Crow 2. So
I don't know. I'm not sure what movie it was, but yeah, you could be right.
Yeah, it was The Crow. I want to say it was the second one because he finished the first one. Obviously, they were shooting the second, and he died by being shot with the prop gun. Now, of course, there's a whole lot of stuff that goes back with that, right? Because apparently that's how his dad, Bruce Lee, died. Being shot with the prop gun that apparently was loaded. So, I agree, Papa. I agree. Well, treat every gun like it's loaded and live, plain and simple.
It's true, but on movie sets, there's an armorer, which is the person that is in charge of all of the guns to make sure that the correct bullets are in there, which is supposed to be blanks, basically. So once once the armorer gives it to the actor, they say cold gun. So basically, it means that hey, it's a blank shells. It'll make the noise, but it's blank shells. So when they called that, he's there practicing with it, expecting it to be blanks because that's the armorer's job. And basically, there were live bullets in there.
Yeah.
But this armorer is young. She's a rookie, so she doesn't have a lot of experience. And it is her mistake. And if anyone should get in trouble, I say it's her.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the district attorney there is not ruling this out as a homicide yet, because in the police affidavit, as I was reading the police affidavit online, she admitted to not reviewing. She didn't check the gun before she gave it to Alec Baldwin, and that's her job. Her whole job is to check the gun to make sure that there's nothing but blanks in there.
Yep.
And she admitted in the police affidavit that she did not check it before giving it to Alec.
But she did say cold gun. She said that.
Yep. So that's her fault 100%, right? You gave the code word that it's good. However, you didn't check it, right? That's like, that would be like going to a haunted house, right? And I say this because it's Halloween, right? That'd be like going to a haunted house and them handing a chainsaw to one of the workers and saying, hey, don't worry, it doesn't have the chain on it. You're good. And so he goes to like scare somebody and cut somebody's arm off because he didn't think it had the chain on it, right? It's not safe. You got to be safe. And if that's your job, you should have checked the fucking gun. That's your job, right? So come on. Oh, wait a second, Mike. You see that on the screen?
I see it. Go for it.
All right. New follower. Welcome in, Bonnie Diane. Welcome to the Ham Podcast. Hello.
Welcome. Bonnie Diane. I mean, I do agree with Dallas. Yes, normally when someone hands you a gun, you want to check if it's empty. The thing is, on a movie set, you're followed by procedures and guidelines. So when you are, as the actor, get the gun, you're expecting them for doing their job. And granted, a lot of these actors have never shot a gun, don't know what a live bullet looks like. Because if I'm not mistaken, on a movie set, all of the ammo is supposed to be color-coded so that they know what's live and what's blanks. So a movie star may not know how to shoot a gun, a movie star may not know what to check for. That's why they have procedures for this. And the armorer's job is to make sure that the correct bullets are in there. I mean, for one, why would there be live bullets on a live set or on a set anyways? But that's just me. I think it should always be blanks unless you're practicing real live ammo, but I don't think you should.
Yeah. And
Go Cheese wants to watch Pokemon. Go Cheese wants to watch Pokemon.
Yes, he wants to watch Pokemon.
Pokemon.
If you're a fan of Terrence Howard, that's Pokemon.
Pokemon.
So yes. So very unfortunate news though. Yeah. Rest in peace to that lady. Condolences to her family. And don't point a gun at someone and pull the trigger. Live, cold, toy, doesn't matter. I agree. That's something that I taught my son, growing up, of course, because I have a son. So, they play cops and robbers and all that kind of shit. And so I always said, hey, never point a gun at somebody because somebody could be walking by. They don't know it's a fake gun and they'll pull theirs out and shoot you.
Yeah. In real life, yes, I completely agree. I just don't know what they're. No, because what I'm saying is I don't know what they're taught.
I'm not laughing at you. Oh. I'm laughing at our comment section.
Oh, gotcha. I just don't know what they teach them on set. Like, are they saying aim at this person because it's blanks or aim away? So I don't know. So, I mean, if they are taught not to point their gun at anyone when they're shooting, like maybe a little angle away, then at that part it is Alec Baldwin's fault a little bit. But there should never be a live ammo on set. Yes. So that should never happen.
Yes. And Goat Cheese, I appreciate you playing population control. He tells his to aim to kill. He's got too many kids, so he's trying to lower the numbers.
Jeez.
So
his accuracy is too good.
Yes. But if he shoots like his daddy does on Valorant, shouldn't be a problem. Everybody will stay alive. So we'll be okay. Shots fired.
But also, just to talk about that, the armorer made Nicolas Cage on her last movie quit quit the movie set because she wasn't doing her job correctly. Like supposedly, the gun. I don't know if it had too much powder in it or something, but it blew out his ears. So she already had complaints that she wasn't doing her job well at all. And I mean, I guess it's one of those where if they're not good at their job, something eventually is going to be like bad's going to happen later on. And this is the bad that happened.
This unfortunate, right? Unfortunate that somebody had to perish for her to learn, that she was screwing up. Yeah, I agree with you, Papa. I think he will get a slap on the hand. Should he be partly responsible? Yes. I think, and hindsight's always 20/20, right? So I can say this now, but if I was an actor, yeah, I probably would check every gun, right? If they handed it to me and they said cold or not. So should he face some kind of punishment? I think so. Do I think he will? No. Am I saying jail time? No. Maybe some type of like, and this may be good for the world too. He can't make a movie for like 3 years or something. That would benefit us as well because he's a horrible actor. But he should face some kind of punishment. But the lady who was the armor should definitely face some kind of jail time for being a dumb cunt. Dumb bitch. I'm sorry.
So Hannah Gutierrez is the woman, the armor, but I would say, with Alec Baldwin, I would say I don't think he should get in trouble, but I would say he needs to probably go with an experienced armor and figure out what's live ammo, what's not live ammo, so he can check after the armor after this incident. Yeah, but I don't think he should get in trouble. I do think she should get in trouble.
Yeah, that's okay. I can go with that. That's true. All right, that's good, right? And I hate to continue the bad, the bad news. I don't want to be that bad news bear. But Mike, I'm an educated man, and I like to look all over the world for news, right?
Yes.
So here I was on CNN International, right, looking up some stuff, and because I like to keep my mind sharp. And I stumbled across something, right? And I was talking to you about this.
Okay.
And there was an article that there's a law, right, in Iran. Now, Iran is a predominantly, it's probably fully a Muslim community, right?
Okay.
And so in Iran, they have a lot of what's called white marriages, right? Nothing racial. What white marriage is where you're set up by your parents. Right?
Actually, I didn't know that term. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're welcome. I told you I keep my mind sharp, baby. I know you're not a great reader. We talked about this, so I'm here for you.
I am going to go over there and whoop that ass. Just saying.
Yes, but so a lot of marriages are made like that in Iran, right? It's an old tradition through the Muslim religion. Whoa, what happened there?
I don't know.
Oh, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
All right. Well. Okay. How did that? Okay.
Here, I'll just put up the "Be Right Back" screen.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I apologize for that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's a little. Wait, so you see it too, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Hold on.
Looked like a bad stream coming through.
Right.
Actually, I could just here. I'll just put this back here, and then with yours, I would just. Here we go.
All right. So, let's try that again. Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
All right.
I don't see you.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd. All right. Well, you can still hear me, right, Mike?
There you go. We can, yeah.
I can
hear you.
So in Iran, right, they have the white marriages, and it's completely
He's more set up now. Sorry.
I appreciate it.
That was good. That was good. Sorry.
That was a good one. So it's completely set up, right? And a lot of these people now, younger people, are starting to be like, that's not right. I don't want to be set up that way. I want to find my own love, right? I'd like to find my own husband or wife. Mm-hmm. Well, one of the rules is that you are not allowed to have a child out of wedlock. Okay. In
Okay.
Iran, I believe it's law 1127. You're not allowed to have a child out of wedlock. If you do, technically neither parent has the right over that child. It belongs to the government.
What?
Okay. Yes. And on top of that, only the mother can apply to have her name placed on the birth certificate. Okay, that's what's crazy, right? The father's got no right whatsoever. Neither does the mom, but she can at least request, may I say again, request to get her name placed on the birth certificate. So what it's turning to now is a lot of people who are not married, of course, they live together, they have a baby, they find out they're pregnant, they they're starting to resort to two options: either trying to flee Iran, or they are having abortions, which is also against the law in Iran. I'm back.
Yep, he's back. Wow, I didn't
So
I didn't know that.
yes, so it's very unfortunate news that that's still, the case in Iran. It's sad that that's happening, that people are either trying to flee their land or having abortions. And there's actually one doctor in there. She asked to remain anonymous because, of course, she can be killed in Iran, which they kill you for a lot of things there. So she was saying that she's already performed within the last 3 months 6 abortions, right? Because people don't want to lose their child. So very unfortunate news regarding that. But hopefully these families can, find peace with their family, and maybe one day that law will change. I don't know. But yes, very unfortunate.
Yeah. Sex before marriage is illegal.
Yes.
That's
yes.
crazy. I mean, So what did it say? White marriage? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of stuff in there I didn't know. That's actually really. I mean, it's sad because of what they have to go through and what can happen to them. But man, it's just. I mean, I guess when you think about what we're going, we can do a lot of more things here. Things are more open and freely. Besides Texas, I mean, it to see it worse somewhere else. I mean, it brings it back into perspective, but it's, it still sucks though, man.
Absolutely. And guys, I'm sorry for that technical difficulty, but hey, we kept the show going like any true professionals would.
Yeah.
We didn't let it phase us.
We're pros. Here. We're pro streamers, pro podcast streamers.
Only 10 episodes in, and we are pros. I don't know what happened, guys. I apologize.
No worries.
Hey,
Fancy,
we're here.
Fancy's got a sub now. You said no Cam, no subs. So Cam's back. We can't even sub to us anyways. We don't have a sub button.
You can. Never mind, Fancy. I was going to tell you what you could sub. We'll keep it clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm glad that they're working that out, though. Oh no, they're not working that out, but hopefully they can. But and here's the thing: I don't want to offend anybody, but I know the Muslim religion is a very strong, deep-rooted religion, and they believe in their ways. They're set in their ways. I mean, it even goes back to look at what Khabib said about the ring girls, that they're unnecessary, right? That ring girls in the UFC or any sport are unnecessary. That they're wasted space in the UFC. Thank God. A lot of these other fighters came to the rescue of, the beautiful ring girls, Brittany Palmer and Ariana Celeste, and said they're not wasted airspace. They are a huge part of the sport. And even women's champ Valentina Shevchenko said, Khabib, shut your mouth. They are not a waste of space. Thank you, Valentina. That's why you're my hero.
And I know there's a lot of people in Iran that want to change a lot of those laws. They want to, so I mean, I know they're there. Are their voices being heard? Probably not, because Iran is very strict, and a lot of the government just says, whatever. But I do hope that there are changes for a lot of their rules and laws, because, I mean, I think it's time for them to open, I guess, always good for change. Always good for change, especially for their
always
people.
Good.
Yeah.
Always good for change. Some change. Some change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some change. And Fancy 08, you don't tell us what to do. All right. That's not how this works. Fancy 08.
Thank you for your comment. We will take it under consideration. So this is what I think of your consideration. We'll pretend like this is your comment slip that you just sent me.
Yep. Show them.
And that's
Gone, Mike.
now. Thank you, and
Gone.
I will let you know if it ever happens later.
Gone. Just like JJ White's gone for the season. JJ Watt. Why'd I say White? I'm still thinking of white marriages. JJ Watt. Just like JJ Watt's gone.
God.
We all knew that was going to happen. Shoulder surgery. My God. Anyways. So, Mike, talk to me, Mike. I know that, you and I talk all the time about, it's still a big part of our life, COVID.
Yes.
And, we're here in the state of Texas.
Yes.
And our governor.
Yes.
Governor
Actually,
Abbott.
I'm going to say not my governor. He's Texas's governor.
He is Texas's governor. Came out with something. Talk to me about it, man.
So, in the state of Texas, Greg Abbott did place a ban that companies and private businesses cannot force their employees or their customers to be vaccinated. The only thing is, though, is that also recently, our president said something that businesses can do it. So I don't know, does that trump, okay, no pun intended with this Trump guy, but does that overrule the Texas law? Or does Texas law overrule the president's rule? So I don't know, but I don't mind that. But I do understand that if businesses require their employees to get vaccinated, that a lot of the COVID issues around Texas would go away. So that's a good thing. But I don't know, it's kind of hard because I'm on that fence where, yes, I'm vaccinated. So I'll let you guys know I am vaccinated. But I don't know if I want my company to tell me, go get vaccinated. I don't know.
That's a good point. I like how you so eloquently put that, right? I myself am vaccinated, but again, I don't know if I would want my company to say that I work for to say, hey, you want to work here? You better do this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But at the same time, it's they pay my bills.
True, but just because someone pays your bills, do they get the right to tell you what to put in your body, though?
That's a good question, right? I could go somewhere else and get somebody else to try to pay my bills. However, do I want to start over, right? Because when you got a career and you go somewhere else, you have to think about that possibility, starting back from the bottom of the chain with the new company, right?
Yeah.
Getting to know all your new coworkers and learning the new policies there. And sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side, right? You may not like that new company. So it's a lot that goes into play with that. I think I look at all those other aspects of what could be, right? When it comes to, should I do it because my company's telling me? Now, luckily, I made the decision on my own. So regardless if my company asked me to or not, like I said, I'm already vaccinated.
Yeah.
But if it did come down to it, I would put all those things into play in my mind, and I would make the decision by thinking about it that way.
Yeah, it's one of those like hard subjects, because not really hard, but it's just, do you want that though? Because I mean, right now kids have to get a vaccination for, is it like measles and chickenpox and stuff? So I mean, they're forced to do it, and then it's like, well, if they're forced to do it, should it be okay for companies just to tell us to be vaccinated if you want a job? And I'm pretty sure that once that happens, companies are going to give you a timetable. Let's just say me and you work at the same company. Today we get an email and they say, well, by, I don't know, 3 months from now, if you're not vaccinated, you're fired. Like, that's what I feel like it's going to come to as well.
Yeah, and kind of like you said, right? As kids, we were forced to, right? When you think about it, like you said, just to go a little more in depth, if your parents didn't turn in your shot records by a certain time, the school said, hey, they're not allowed to come back to school until you turn in those shot records.
That's true.
Right? So we've been dealing with this to a certain extent, right?
True.
It's just a new shot now. And because it's a pandemic that's going on with it, right? It kind of raises that flag in people's minds, and nobody's going to force me. But in reality, we've been forced our whole lives to get shots.
Flu shots and whatever.
Measles, mumps, yeah. All that stuff, man. So we've been through it before as kids, right? I don't see what the big deal is. Is it because it's a new shot and people are hesitant? Well, guess what? At one point, the measles shot was a new one.
Yeah.
That maybe people were hesitant, right? The chicken pox, the flu shot was new that people were hesitant. So I think at a certain point, people have to kind of stop being a little narrow-minded, open up your mind a little bit,
expand
your mind, Craig.
Yeah.
Right. And
man.
See what's up. That's right, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, but so you know how everybody was saying that we're going to be tracked because we're having GPS chips, microscopic in our body, probably already there from all the other vaccines. If this is a zombie shot, I'm pretty sure all the other vaccines are zombie shots too.
Yep.
Whatever else, conspiracy they're talking about, if you got any vaccine in the past, you're probably getting all those anyways.
Yep. And you're right, Papa. Absolutely 1000%. I would never force you to do that to be my friend. I will be your friend regardless.
I would.
I will expand.
No, I'm kidding.
I will expand my mind. Yes, sir. No, man. Everybody, and I stand by this. Everybody's entitled to what they want to do when it comes to that shot. I wouldn't treat anybody differently, right? It's it is what it is. I look at it a lot like the flu. Why would I tell somebody, "Ooh, you don't have the flu shot"? Nope, get away from me, right? Nah, man. I'm gonna treat you the same way, Papa. You're still a diamond in my heart.
Yep. And if you got the cootie shot, you're probably gonna turn into a zombie too.
I get the cootie shot once a year, so I'm okay.
So, just to turn the gears in a different direction for a brief moment.
Turn them, baby. Talk to me.
So I heard from you, of course, that we had some people interested in some UFC talk.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So there's a UFC fight going on tomorrow, and if I'm not mistaken, you said it's on Fight Island.
Oh, yes. Welcome back to Fight Island.
And that the fights are supposed to be early in the morning. So if I look at what this is showing me right here.
Ooh, what's it showing you? Ooh.
It says tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Wait.
Yep.
Daylight Time, right? Is that right?
Central Time Daily. Yep. You're right.
What? Wait, how did you get TD? Okay.
I'm dyslexic.
Okay. And I can't read. Here we go. Prelims. So we'll do a real quick the prelims. You
can skip all that. Actually, no. The one fight I do want to say, scroll down a little bit.
Well, I'll just scroll up just so people can see the words. Tell me when to stop.
Andre Petrovsky. You can stop right there.
Okay, so that right here at the bottom.
Fight. Yeah, there's two fights on the prelims I'm interested in. Andre Petrovsky coming off of the last season of The Ultimate Fighter.
He got hurt right before his fight?
No. Andre was the one that, yes, he did get hurt. He hurt his knee a little bit, but he still fought. He lost in the semifinals. They brought him back for the finale. He was the only one besides the two fighting in the finale for the contract that was welcome back to fight on the finale. He won, but they gave him the least talented guy on the show, I would say, to fight on the finale.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Yep.
Yeah, and then this guy, as I was watching the weigh-ins today, Hu Yazong,
there you go,
is 3-2, 3 wins and 2 losses. There's not a lot of guys that you'll see in the UFC at 3 wins and 2 losses. So it kind of begs to my mind, like, are they trying to just build up Andre Petrovsky? Or are they trying to say, hey, let's get this guy. He's got the look. He's got the skills. You know, unfortunately, he lost in the Ultimate Fighter. We wanted him to win. Let's build up his record a little bit and get his confidence back. And let's feed him somebody we think he can beat. But let me tell you something. When I saw this guy at the weigh-in, Hu Zhang, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I'm sorry.
It's Hu Yazong. No, I don't know how to say it. I'm just kidding.
He's a big dude. He probably stood about 3 inches over Petrovsky.
Well, yeah, because look, he's 6'3" and Petrovsky's 6 foot.
Oh, I didn't even see. I couldn't even see the numbers on the screen.
Oh,
so
sorry.
That's how good I am. Jesus, I'm great. So
here, see. Does that help?
There it is. Yes, now I see it.
All right, cool.
Yes, yeah. So, it's an interesting fight. Petrovsky's probably gonna have to use his wrestling, but we'll see what happens. All right, you can skip to the main prelim.
But real quick, if you don't mind, I think they're giving him some. In your mind, like you say, easier fights. I think they want to throw 2 experienced fighters at him, and then he basically just like fizzles out. I think they want him to like get a chance to at least do something in here. So I think that's what they're doing. So yeah, okay.
I agree with you.
Next one, sorry.
Yeah, you can scroll to the main one of the prelims, which is Amanda Ribas versus excuse me, Jardroba. Yeah, Mirna Jardroba.
I would not have said it that way. Okay,
I got you, my man. I've seen her fight. She actually fought what's her name? Why am I forgetting her name now? Oh, I can't remember her name, but she fought recently. Go ahead.
I did see her fight. I want to say I don't think I was impressed when I saw her fight her last fight.
Yes. She's a little more famous for looking like homeboy from the Grown Up movies. You know who I'm
Oh
talking
my
about.
God! Yes, okay, I can see it now. I didn't. Okay, I did not even think of that until you said it. Wow. Okay.
Yes. As soon as she fought the first time in the UFC, the internet was undefeated. It put what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name right now, but they put their pictures side by side, and I was like, I can't unsee that now.
Wow.
But yeah, Amanda Ribas, very talented stand-up fighter, very good on the ground. However, she came into the UFC hot, two early wins over big names, and then she lost her last two fights. She's still ranked number 10. However, Jarjova's specialty is jiu-jitsu. And when I say specialty, she is a master at jiu-jitsu. This girl has won all kinds of tournaments, Abu Dhabi's, jiu-jitsu world titles. She is a beast. So if I'm Amanda, I try to and I'm pronouncing her name wrong. I keep saying Ribas. In Brazilian, the R's are pronounced like H. So it's Amanda Ribas.
Ibas.
Yep, Ribas. So if I'm her, I keep it standing because she does not want to go to the ground with Jandiroba.
Works for me. I've seen them both fight. But I do want to say that, well, however you said it, Jandiroba.
Yeah, Jandiroba.
Cool.
You got it, my man.
Just her last fight, she didn't look impressive at all.
Yeah,
but we'll see how she fights tomorrow in the morning.
Yep.
In the morning.
Main card.
Main card.
Man, I am stoked with this main card. You've got Magomedov Ankilov, ranked number 7 at the light heavyweight division, working his way up versus old reliable Volkan Ozdemir. In case you guys don't recognize Volkan Ozdemir, he now has hair. If you look at some of his old fights, he had gone bald. He started to shave it off. Well, it looks like he went and got hair plugs. He's got hair now. The internet's been making fun of him all over the MMA sites. Volkan no time Ozdemir because he's known for knocking out people quickly. However, Magomedov Ankilov also is a good stand-up fighter, but of course he's Russian, so he's looking to take it to the ground. I'm taking Ankilov by ground and pound decision stoppage.
I was going to go with him too.
Referee stoppage. Yeah. You're going with Ankilov?
I'm just going to say he's going to win. I'm not going to say like knockout any round. I'm just saying he's going to win. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
So I'm with you. So I'm with you on that one.
I like it.
Here we go.
Next one. I think this has potential to be fight of the night. You have Khamzat Chimaev, right? Khamzat Chimaev versus Li Ji Liang. Oh, you were ready. You weren't ready for me to be that good, Mike.
No, I was looking at his name and I was like, jingling. That's what I wanted to say.
Jingling, jingling.
Jingling, jingling.
Yes. Yeah, Li Ji Liang, his nickname is the Leech, versus the Wolf, Khamzat Chimaev. For everybody who's not familiar with Khamzat or maybe lost a little bit of their memory, he made his UFC debut and during Fight Island while COVID had first started, right? He won his first fight in like 10 seconds or something, 15 seconds. And then he immediately came back, I think 10 days later, fought on the next card against Gerald Meerschaert, knocked him out in like 8 seconds, right? He was on a 2-fight win streak quickly. They were trying to book him another fight, and then he got COVID, right? Then he tested positive for COVID. It didn't. Don't let your other sites pull up there, Mike.
Sorry.
We don't want to see anything inappropriate. Then he was scheduled to come back again, but then he told the UFC he still didn't feel like himself. COVID had apparently badly affected him. So here he is about a year and a half later. But this is not an easy fight coming back to fight Li Ji Liang. His nickname is the Leech for a reason. When he gets a hold of you, he stays on you and he just ground and pounds. I think Khamzat's got the stand-up advantage. The ground is damn near even. I picked Lee to win by decision, though. I think Khamzat's first fight back, we don't know how badly COVID affected his breathing habits, because that's the reason he stayed out longer. So I'm going to say Lee can keep this fight going into the second round. Third round, he wins by decision. What do you think, Mike?
I was going to go with Lee as well.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. I like it, what we're doing here.
Here's your next one.
You got the heavyweights, man. Alexander Volkov, 6'10", I believe, huge Russian, versus Marcin Tabora from Poland. I mean, it's a good fight. Alexander obviously has the stand-up advantage. Marcin is going to have the jiu-jitsu advantage on the ground. Can he get Volkov down? That's the question. I am taking Volkov by decision.
I'm going with Marcin.
Oh,
or Marcin. Is it Marcin?
Yeah, Marcin.
I'm going to go with Marcin.
I like it. Finally, something we didn't agree on.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I'm going to win that one, just so you know. All right.
Next fight.
This one, I don't know which one you're going to go with.
Yeah. You should, because Islam Makhavic.
Well, okay, you're probably going to go with Dan Hooker.
Yes, I can't stand Islam Makhavic. He is the protege of one Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, Khabib's father, rest in peace, right? Not going to talk bad about his dad who passed. He trained a lot of fighters. However, his two main pupils, of course, his son Khabib, the other one being Islam, right? Islam has good stand-up, a lot better than what Khabib had. I'll give him that. His stand-up is a lot more well-rounded than Khabib's. His ground is good, but I just think they're hyping this guy up way too fast, talking about he should be in the pound-for-pound rankings. You don't even have a belt, homie. Sit your ass down. However, Dan Hooker.
Yeah, he doesn't have a belt either.
He doesn't.
I mean, I have a belt. It's brown, and I have a black one in my closet. So do I win?
You win. You win. However, when you look at some of the guys that Dan Hooker's fought, right? Dustin Poirier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he took Dustin 3 rounds. That was guys, if you go back, if you have either ESPN Plus or UFC Fight Pass, right? Or try to find it on YouTube, Dustin Poirier versus Dan Hooker. That was one of the biggest, just standing in a phone booth, hand to hand. I thought Poirier was about to get knocked out. Then I thought Hooker was about to get knocked out. I mean, it was a back and forth war. Dan Hooker's fought, I feel like, the better competition in his career in the UFC. Islam has not. Islam's even been knocked out in the UFC. You know, he got knocked out earlier in his UFC. I am taking Dan to win by knockout in the 3rd round.
I'm going to go with Islam.
Oh, here's the bigger news about this fight.
Okay.
Right? For all my people out there, Islam's going to have somebody interesting in the crowd there for him. Other than Khabib.
Okay, I was like, Khabib has to be one.
Yeah.
Will Conor be there?
He's going to have Hasbullah.
Who's that?
What?
I don't know Hasbullah.
The internet sensation, the small Russian kid, but he's really like 18. He's got an illness where he can't grow. Oh my God, Mike. Hasbullah. You know what, Mike? That's your homework tonight.
Okay.
You go Google Hasbullah. Hasbulla. He's got Hasbullah. The kid, he's like 18, 19.
Here, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah. He's
an
internet sensation, right? He was scheduled to fight somebody with a similar, I don't even want to say disability, because they're not disabled. They can't grow to a full size. That's all it is. Right? Which is Abdul, right? So Dan Hooker said, hey, Hasbullah's going to be there? Cool. I'll have Abdul in my corner. So Hasbullah will be live at UFC 267.
Here, I'll play this.
Go ahead.
I should be able to play this just fine.
Yeah.
Dynamite, I'm coming to UFC Abu Dhabi.
Ah.
We don't hear anything.
Hasbullah.
No, you don't hear anything.
You're good.
Right now on my way to Abu Dhabi.
Hold on, maybe we start right here.
To UFC Abu Dhabi. See you and be ready.
Hasbullah. I'm on the plane. I'm on Etihad right now on my way to Abu Dhabi. I cannot wait for our meeting, and I cannot wait to see you.
That's cool.
Yes. So Hasbullah's really like 18, 19, 20 years old, somewhere around there. He was an internet sensation. He became real famous. And so he's going to be there live. He's been on record of calling out Conor McGregor to fight. He's got on record. Yeah, he's challenged Henry Cejudo. He goes, Henry, you're more of my size. We should fight. So, great guy, man.
Kevin Hart can fight him too.
There you go. Yeah, celebrity fight. Hasbulla versus Kevin Hart. So Hasbulla will be there. Abdul, Dan Hooker said that he's invited Abdul to be in his corner since Hasbulla will be there.
That's cool.
So yeah, so that's a little, people will love that. I'm looking forward to seeing that because I followed Hasbulla on TikTok and other stuff. So it'll be fun to see that. But this fight here for the interim bantamweight belt 135. Make no mistake about it. His name is not Peter. It's Petr Yan. He's Russian versus the American Corey Sandhagen. Don't let the body builds trick you. Yes. Corey, these guys are stand-up guys, man. Both of these guys love to stand up. However, Petr Yan is more technical. Corey Sandhagen loves throwing flying knees, kind of spinning kicks, everything like that. Thank you very much, MLU261963. Appreciate the love. So Petr Yan's got the more technical. Corey Sandhagen's very good throwing, crazier stuff.
I know this one's a tough one. I want to say because when I saw this one, I was just like, I like both the fighters, and I don't know which one I want to go with. I mean, I do, but it sucks to have to pick one because I like them both. I hate when I have to pick a fight when I like both of the fighters.
Yes,
and I want them both to win, and of course they both can't win. I mean, I guess you could do a draw and it sucks, but no,
that would suck. Yeah,
who wants that? Who wants that?
Yeah.
Well, who are you picking? I'll pick mine next.
So I am taking Corey Sandhagen by decision, and the reason I'm taking him is I feel like Petr Yan is looking past him because he's so mad at Aljamain Sterling for quote unquote faking the injury and holding the belt up for grabs. So I think he's overlooking Sandhagen. I'm taking Sandhagen by decision.
So am I.
Oh,
and
okay.
Not just because he's from the United States, but I do like the way he fights, and I think he is going to be Petr Yan. But man, it sucks. I like them both, but I'm going to go with Corey as well.
Love it. Look at us agreeing on everything. Maybe I might have.
No, not everything. There's a few. There's a few,
boo.
Here you go.
And then the main event. Whoo, man. You want to talk about two guys who took the long road to the top. Man, I mean, Jan Blachowicz started out as a middleweight, 185, didn't do well, got beat a few times, moved up to light heavyweight, got beat, then he got on a roll, ended up winning the belt when John Jones left the division, has defended it. He beat Israel Adesanya at light heavyweight, right, to defend his belt. You got Glover Teixeira, who used to train with Chuck Liddell, right?
Beast.
Your old favorite, yes. When Chuck Liddell was in his prime, he was training with Glover, right? That shows you Glover's 41 years old, so that he's been in the game for a while.
Long time.
Steele trains, and he will have in his corner John Hackleman, which is Chuck Liddell's former head coach. He'll be in Glover's corner because he always has been. You're looking at two guys that love to throw hands. They both got power. I mean, Jan's nickname is Polish Power. Glover Teixeira loves knocking people out. However, Glover has the jiu-jitsu in his back pocket.
Yeah,
if
that's
he
true.
goes to the ground, yes. I, however, am taking Glover by second round knockout.
Oh, see, this one's tough because I
like both guys.
I'm the same. I like both guys. Glover is just a legend. He still can throw, so I'm not going to count anything out. I'm going with Jan. Is it Jan, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go with Jan. It sucks because I hate to go against Glover, but I'm going to go with Jan on this one.
Okay.
Man, but you know what, though? If he knocks out Jan, I'd be so happy as well. I wouldn't even care if I lost that pick. But I'm still rooting for Glover, but I'm picking Jan.
You're taking Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
And I'm taking Glover. Look at us just getting better and better with these names. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Love it. Fucking A.
So that's going to be the fights for tomorrow. So if anyone is awake at 9:30,
I will be.
Oh, sorry, 1 p.m. for the main card. Prelims is 9:30. 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I gotta look that up later.
Central Daylight Time.
Okay, you know what?
Later.
We can all look at it together. CDT. Central Daylight Time.
CDT.
Okay, I was right. Yeah, I was right. Just want to make sure.
Central Time delay. Yep.
1 p.m. You can watch the main card on ESPN Plus. You don't have to pay for the pay-per-view price.
Yep, no pay-per-view price. As long as you have an ESPN Plus subscription, you get to watch it for free. I love it because I spend so much money. Mike, you know that. You and I both buy almost every pay-per-view. So we get to get this beautiful card for free. Love it. Love it. If you guys have any questions, always go ask us on YouTube when we repost this, right? When we put it on our YouTube page, you can talk to us about it, leave comments, tell us if we were wrong, make fun of us on our fight predictions. If we were right, you can kiss our butts if we were right.
Or
Just
wait for next Friday and tell us that our picks were bad or whatever next stream, and we're happy to talk about it then as well. But that's going to be it for us on this Friday night on episode 10. Hey, we're 10 episodes in, brother.
Hey, congrats, bro.
Congrats. You're excited.
Now they always say congratulations.
But yeah,
what a show.
It's been good. It's been good. I just want to play a little bit of not what Mr. Helmke was rapping. I don't have that. But I'm going to have just a little bit of the song you picked to do your rap on playing in the background while we talk about our exits here. But get ready for the Cowboys game on Sunday against the Vikings. All the other games that you guys I'll cheer for your teams. Hopefully they win. If it's anybody in our division, I hope they lose besides the Cowboys.
Eagles suck.
Okay, I wasn't going that far. I was just hoping they lose,
I did.
Okay.
Eagles suck.
Thanks, Dallas. GG's. Appreciate it.
Yes. Appreciate it, Dallas. All love, Papa Fancy. If you're still here, appreciate the love, guys. Everybody who was in the chat, love it. Thank y'all. Have a good, safe, fun Halloween weekend.
Yes, everybody's safe. Hope the kids get a lot of candy, safe candy. I mean, as us kids, we know about the safe candy. But hopefully they, all y'all have a good time. Great costumes, great environments around y'all. But yeah, be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great Friday night. And guess what? We'll catch y'all guys right here next Friday, 8:30. Peace.
Yeah.
Holla
at your boy.